to another episode of Talking Taste. I got my boy here, Max Payne,
what the
with me.
business is, man. Bone in and not sworn in it.
This is the Baton Rouge edition right here.
The BR edition, live from Orlando.
Though.
Yeah. What's good with it? My brother was good though, man.
We gotta talk BR rap.
BR rap. Yeah.
I want to ask you, who BR's top five
rappers? Or top 5 what?
Top 5. Yeah, I would say like older rappers though. Just top 5.
Older.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Alright, so
And top 5 newer rappers. So top 5 older and newer.
right. So criteria that I be going by is, first of all, skills, you know. Then classic work, like how much, classic albums or, I kind of mix like, some club bangers in there too. And just like influence, you know what I'm saying? Like, so with all them things thrown in one, I'm gonna have to say, I'm older rappers. I'm gonna say MC Nero, cause he kind of opened the doors for everybody on what we do, Lyrical wise, Bleed. I mean, Boosie, like, just he the face of BR, so you know what I'm saying, like nobody had an impact like him, you know what I'm saying, so you gotta give it to him. But and Max Payne, bro, like I'm the God MC, like can't none of these niggas see me on,
For sure.
period. So
For sure.
how many that was? 4 or 5?
4. One more.
One more older. Man, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, older, huh?
I guess we could say Loc,
So low, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely influential and, you know what I'm saying, classics, club bangers, all that shit. So, yeah. I ain't want to just say all my camp, but, I mean,
That's
it is
pretty
what
much
it
the
is.
camp, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty much the camp.
Yep. Camp was up serious, bro.
It was. If y'all could have, if y'all could have had, like I would say, like more time
Right.
together.
Man, and when Loc got locked up, bro, we was about to get another deal and shit too, bro. But you know how that go. It just wasn't in the cards. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we was coming, bro. We was coming. That shit. I remember that, like, we had that deal and we lost that deal and all that, and shit, we was back at square one. And I remember me and Loc was sitting on his porch one day, like, and this some shit that stuck with me ever to this day. He was like, man, just look around, Max. Like, don't nobody give a fuck what we going through. Everybody just living their life. You know what I'm saying? And that nigga was like, man, let's not worry about what we don't got. Let's worry about what we do got. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we just went to work. And I don't know what he expected it to do or not. I ain't had no expectations of it. It was just, man, we doing some music, putting some new music out, bro. But and since I'm talking to you, we went to the Capitol High talent show. But me and 3 of my partners, we hitting the strip at the Capitol talent show.
Yep.
And man, I swear, but every car was playing that shit, bro. And it just fucked me up. I'm like rolling the window down, like, damn, everybody, every single car was playing that album, Camp 3. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, I was like, man, we back. Yep. I hit Loc on the next tail.
Yep.
Say, man, we back with this one, bro. Cause that was the first introduction to Boosie. But, yep.
What record? What songs was on it? What was the big records on that?
Outlaws was on
Outlaws,
that.
yeah.
Shit Real. They Ain't About No Trouble.
Yeah. that was nothing else was being played during that time. That's
Hey,
all
bro,
you
that
heard
bitch-
was
Hey,
was that.
that bitch took over, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it surprised me. I mean, I ain't gonna say it surprised me, but like I said, I wasn't expecting nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was just, and I guess that's good to, cause you know expectations. That's what lead to disappointment. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So
mhm.
I guess it was just like, man, you know, I wasn't even really thinking about it. But you know, to fast forward that shit though, like it's something that me and you always talk about, and you be saying like, man, whenever you know shit get hard or whatever, just work through it. You know,
Yep,
just
yep.
grind through it. You
Yeah,
know,
right.
and as long as you keep your head down and grind, and not pay attention to the bullshit, you gonna look up one day, and it's gonna be.
You gonna be where
You gonna you know you gonna be
where
like,
you at,
damn, what you know,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
at look where I'm at, you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So that, you know, that's something like from my younger days that I could connect to, you know, what we be talking about. That was an example of that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just focusing on what was that phrase Loke said?
He said, let's not worry about what we don't got.
Yep.
Let's worry about what we do got.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And what we did have was, you know, we had a studio, we could make music. You know, we had an outlet to put it out. Well,
Yeah.
fuck it, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not worry about, oh man, we used to have a deal. We don't got a deal no more. We ain't got, you know, this man, fuck all that. You know, so it was just
To me, what that phrase mean is like, it means to like be grateful for what you have. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
no doubt.
And grateful. Like,
Right.
Grateful is like is one of my favorite words. Man.
Right.
Like what that word mean to you? Like just being grateful.
Grateful, bro. That's like you know, it's one of them things that to me is like sometimes, you know, I feel like you gotta really stop and snap shit back into perspective, you know,
Yeah.
cause you know we get off on just living our life and doing this and worrying about this and worrying about that to where we kind of lose sight of that. Like, man, hey, we really blessed, bro. You know, I mean, some people more blessed than others, but we all blessed in some type of way, cause there's always somebody worse than you. You know what I'm saying? So so grateful. That's like one of them words that to me is just like, you know, I feel like I need to practice on, you know, recognizing how, you know, how blessed I am, and not to say I don't, but you know, I'm saying more often, like, you know, and just be grateful of, like, man, you know, but I think, like, you know, the older I get, the more, you know, I'm grateful for, like, you know, just what I've done, and you know what I'm saying, what I got going on now is like
Life make you.
right.
Life make you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I feel like when I think about grateful, when I think about it, so some of my times where I thought wasn't my best times,
Right.
it was better than what they was today.
Right.
For me in certain areas, you know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
But I wasn't happy about it because
Yeah.
it wasn't where I really wanted
Where
to
you
be.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just feel like it's important to be grateful for wherever you at right now.
You got to, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I be telling people too, like, it's kind of like you just said, like you was focusing on,
The next thing.
yeah, you got this thing in mind, so, but what you not realizing at the time is you going through all this though, and you not stopping to, you know, take that shit in, and then one day you gonna look up and you not gonna be there no more.
Yeah.
And you might not be where you trying to
Yeah,
go. So it's
right.
like, you know, I always tell people, like, man, and just always take time to live in where you at, you know, and appreciate where you at, you know, appreciate the steps in the journey, you know, along the way, because, you know, it's all, you know, it's like you say, bro, like you can't get caught up in just focusing on where you want to be, you know, and you just miss out on everything else, you
Miss
know.
out on the moment.
You miss out on the moment, bro. And
You
like
know
you
what I
say, them was some of your best times. Like,
Absolutely.
like I always used to say, man, you know how people always talk about, man, remember the good old days when we
Right.
woo, you know.
Right.
But it's like dog, like today gonna be the good old days
Exactly, yeah.
one day. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? So you know, it's like man, you gotta make your you know, your good old days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Be in
bro.
this moment, man. Cause
Right.
yeah, I got you. I remember telling somebody, how you not happy when you have more than you ever had
Right.
right now?
Right.
And to me, it's just basically how you looking at life,
Mm-hmm.
and really not doing self-reflection and being grateful. Because if you do a little bit of self-reflection and understand where you at and appreciate where you at in the moment, like you'll be a lot more happy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right. Right.
Because a lot of times we be tripping, man, for real. You know.
Straight tripping, man. But like, you know, I think life, like people just let life just distract them so much from what's important and what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? And so it just be so easy to get caught up in, you know, like you say, like it how you not happy when you got more than you ever had, but kind of like what we was talking about just now. It's like all they thinking about is what they want, you know, not what they have, you
Right,
know.
right.
So it's like they can't.
Or what they don't have.
Right.
Like Lo said.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Exactly.
You know,
So
let's focus on what we have versus what we don't.
right, what we
And-
don't have,
and I
yo.
think you'll be a lot happier, you know.
Cause I mean, shit, what you focusing on what you don't have, that ain't nothing but a recipe for, you know, depression or disaster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
so-
almost like comparing yourself to somebody,
right,
you know.
right,
I always said everybody got their strengths and weaknesses.
right,
So it's like, what's the point of being jealous and feeling like you inadequate for real? Like
Right.
if everybody got their strengths and weaknesses, even if somebody got more,
right,
you know, we all got our strengths and weaknesses,
Right.
you know.
right.
And I feel like that's important for everybody to know,
Yo,
you know. 'Cause I feel like it'll be a lot more love,
right.
and then you don't be knowing what people struggle, what they went through to get
Hey,
to where
hey,
they at,
hey,
you know.
bro, you don't know what they went through to get to where they at. You don't know what they still going through. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like,
right.
motherfuckers gonna only show you what they want you to see. You
Mhm.
know, and they only gonna show the window dressing. You know, they ain't gonna show you the you know the ugly thing that's going on behind the curtain. You know, so it's you know, like man, you can't get caught up in you know, you gotta be like them horses with the, you know, with the things on. Like just look at your goal and your perspective, your destination or whatever, and you know, just grind through it, bro. Like you say, man, just grind through it, bro.
Yeah, so be grateful and grind through it, right?
Right, right, right.
Yeah. So what'd you think about what about your top 5 new BR rappers?
So when you say new, what like you meaning like, cause shit, it's like some new and then some new. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I know what you're saying.
It's like two, 3 eras done kind of came. So like, you know, I would say like anything past our era, you know, I would say
It would be, I would say, maybe from like
level and
maybe like old.
I got you. This is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say level is one of them. Mister, Lil and the Champ, just raw talent wise, and then I'm gonna go with Young Boy and Young Boy. And, I mean, I'm gonna say Gates. You know what I'm saying? Cause Gates, you know, he did his shit too. You know what I'm saying? He came through and he set trends and you know all that shit. So you can't take nothing from him. So yeah, I say my top 5 new level, Mr. Lil and the Champ, Gates, and Young Boy.
You feel like, huh?
I'm saying who go ask me what you was about to say. Do I feel like what?
What you think would be you think BR getting they just do as far as like on the nationwide
Man,
level?
I think it's more, it's like more more BR rappers, you know, on doing numbers, doing views, doing everything right now than never. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's still like something about the. It's like they just don't want to give us the. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something. It's like they don't want to stamp us like a Atlanta or stamp us like a whatever. I mean, I guess because we a smaller city, but at the end of the day, I always look at that like a I always look at that like, you know, like how a city this small responsible for so much shit, like including like y'all, you know, NBA niggas, NFL niggas, rappers, this, that, you know, our little city, bro, had produced a lot of motherfuckers, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? As a fan of the music, right? I used to always used to hope like, you know, the guys at the top of their game would do music together. Because to me, that's the reason why Atlanta is Atlanta.
Yeah.
Because they connect with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And make shit bigger.
Yeah.
And then people really focus on.
But you know what it is too, bro, is the opportunity makers. Like in Atlanta, it's, you know,
executives and stuff.
It's opportunity makers everywhere. So like, you know, it's like I think it's easy to like, you know, it's like you don't have no choice but to fall in somewhere. Cause if you don't want to fall in, then shit, these niggas gonna box you out. You know what I'm saying? But in BR, we never had like opportunity to make it. It always be one at a time, you know. And then when that one get it, he don't want to let nobody else in unless you come up under me. And if you don't come up under me, then I'm gonna, you know, try to box you out, you know. You know, you had dudes who get some momentum. They trying to win, scratching, but it's like they just can't get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's more so of that, bro. Like the opportunity, you know, the opportunity makers, like the people who, like you say, the executives are the niggas who could, like, you know, turn some shit up. You know what I'm saying? To me, no matter what it takes, just make the record. Well, yeah.
You feel me? Because, like, I feel like once the record is made,
right,
it's going to do what it's supposed to do for each individual, no matter who make the most off it or whatever the case may be. How you get in the dough.
Yeah,
but we in here now.
But you still, but even like, you know, like I just use myself for example. Like I done had records that was big, but if I had the machine, them bitches would have been out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you get it all gonna start with the record for sure. But once you got that record, it's like, man, you know, who got the outlet to,
or the right remix
or whatever. You know,
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause like I remember some of your big records and they was big. But maybe you could have remixed them and they could have went
and got some, got like some type of look. You know, it's just, man, this shit just be all about like lending niggas credibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, man, who could lend me some credibility that I could, you know, this who gon', you know, everybody just trying to be lent credibility. You know what I'm saying? So
or some reach too, like, you know, you know, you can reach more people. And then people just tap into what you got.
Right.
I feel like that's important too.
Man, you know no doubt. It is, bro. It's just like, you know, you right.
You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know, what impact you feel like you left on Baton Rouge or Louisiana rap?
Man, I feel like, all right, so, you know, like I always say, you know, Bleed is like my sensei, you know what I'm saying? Like he like the master splinter. But anything like when it come to lyrical shit and being able to, like, you know, be lyrical but still jamming, you know what I'm saying? Being lyrical but still in the club, being, you know, like that's what I feel like I made that shit all right, like for niggas to want to be able to really rap their ass off, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause they wasn't doing that shit before, you know. And like I say, you know, bleed is bleed, but once he passed me the torch, like, man, I ran with that bitch to, you know what I'm saying. Now, like, you got niggas like Spitter and you got you know, like Lil One's the Champs, and you know, even Gates, when Gates was coming out, you know, like, man, bro, I love them niggas, but they all came up under my umbrella with that. You know what I'm saying? So and I mean I feel like they'll even tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that was my cause back then that shit wasn't cool, bro. Like it wasn't cool to. It was cool. It was like. And I think that's why my sword was so sharp, because it was like, man, look, you this kind of artist, but you in this box right here. So you gotta figure out a way to still be you, but survive in this box. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's how I was able to, take a little bit of this, take a little, and kind of just mold my shit into. And
make the impact you made.
Yeah, still be able to hit, still people want to listen to you, still be whatever, but still be me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's what, so yeah, I be feeling like, bro, I feel like I ain't do it enough though. I feel like it was a lot of times where I dumbed my shit down and, didn't go full, I feel like, man, if I would have just full throttle with what I wanted to do from the get-go, it would have been different, but it is what it is, bro. Mm-hmm. What you feel like? What you feel like? Well, I wanted to ask you who your top 5 was, but also what you feel like a legacy that I left, or motivation. What was how you just asked me that?
Like what impact? Yeah,
impact. Damn.
What impact you feel like you left on the game?
Yeah,
because I feel like that's important.
Right.
And it don't really matter what you didn't do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of like talking about what you don't have.
Right, exactly.
What you did.
Right.
What impact you left.
Right.
For me, I gotta think about it. You know, but I feel like on BR Rap, you made a big impact. I feel like you influenced all the younger guys that came before.
Right.
That came after you. I mean, I was jamming it.
Yeah.
My top 5 though rappers from BR is I never thought about that either.
For real?
No.
Hey, that's a hard one. Like when we was doing Diamonds in the Dirt, we was asking everybody that.
But I would say,
hey, but you know what though, B? Like,
this is what I say though. Look what I say before you go. But, cause I'm gonna base it off who I listened to the most.
Mm-hmm.
And who I listened to the most was Boosie, Webby, Max. I mean, I listened to a lot of y'all, bro.
Yeah.
I would have to say Gates too, cause I feel like I would say Gates too, and the 5th one, just I guess skills and everything. I would have to say maybe Young Bleed too.
Yeah.
But like my era was you, Boosie.
With me and Webby. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And that's who I listened to the most, especially when I first got a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I feel like the impact y'all made on music, the impact y'all made on me, it was like, it was inspiring.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all was talking about
you was feeling like, man, I could do, inspiring, like in what kind of way?
So for me, music, bro, is it's therapy for me.
Yeah.
So like, after I'm leaving the gym, I get in the car. Like, one of my favorite things to do is to get in my car after getting it washed and clean.
Yeah.
And put on my favorite album and turn corners.
Yeah, just vibe out.
That was my thing when I was home.
Yeah.
So it's like it's therapy for me. Like I could listen to like a heartfelt song and it touched me in a way. I could listen to somewhere somebody just spitting and a line in there would what inspired me
Right.
to look at like to make me want something more. You know what I'm saying, out of life. So for me, music it means a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's, yeah. I feel like it's therapeutic for me.
Yeah,
Whether
yeah.
I'm making music or listening to music.
Yeah.
And BR rap was it made a huge impact on me, you know.
Yeah.
Like I used to tell you stories about how when I first got to the NBA,
Yeah.
how I used to I used to argue with people about BR rap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I used to have a whole plane against me. and people will tell you, like my teammates will tell you, like, you know,
them niggas, they know what you was talking about now, huh?
they know now.
Yeah.
But they didn't know then. But you know,
Yeah.
I remember some of my teammates years later after them seeing like Thuggin' and Lovin' it, and seeing how, how Baton Rouge people get down and the music, and then it was like, all right, okay.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
BR niggas one of a kind, bro.
Yeah.
One of a kind.
And you know the cool thing about it, it's kind of like the podcast, right?
Yeah.
You know, you talk and you have your perspective. I got mine. You have what you like, and usually we sharpen each other up.
Right.
And they was introducing me to other artists.
Yeah.
I was introducing them to other artists.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, for sure, bro. Like to me, bro, the like when you talking about like impact wise too.
Yep.
Like the thing I always go to is like the one thing I felt I put in my head, bro, is how many people still to this day, like people will hear me and be like, man, that song you made such and such helped me get through a lot. Like, man, that song helped me get, like, man, I done had people say that I done helped them get through divorces. I done helped them get through deaths in their family. One girl even told me, like, she had twins and they both died, and like my music, it's just crazy, bro, you know. So to me it was like, that's that, you know, man, if, you know, God, if I'm doing the right thing with my gift, like, you know, at least I did that, you know what I'm saying? If I don't never do nothing else, it's like, you know, I could have saved somebody, bro. So, you know, that's...
So, you know, it's funny you say that. I feel like sometimes when you make records like that, and what you call them, the last song on your album?
The last song on my album, yeah.
Yeah. For me, like, those were my favorite records from you.
Yeah. A lot of people, like, it's like I know it's like you a certain kind of Max fan. It's two different kind of Max fans. You know what I'm saying? It's like a you Max fan who like you gonna like all my that kind of shit, like the shit that the other kind of Max fans ain't gonna know about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But because they just gonna know about what's the, you know, what the
Most
big
popular
song is right now. You know, so yeah, but it's like, but like you, like, that's like the shit that people love from me, you know. You know what I'm saying? When
I remember hitting you one time and telling you, like, one of your records was I don't know, it just touched me in a way different one day that I was listening to it. I was like, damn. But it be a lot of records like that that sometimes I be wanting to hit people up and be like, man, this record here was like, it touched me in this way, you know. Yeah. Because sometimes I feel like that's important for people, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
When you're on your journey and you feeling like you might be feeling down, and getting those words from
somebody hit you with a little jewel and you
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't nothing like that, bro. That's real shit, bro.
Because I feel like that's even more inspiring.
Yeah.
You know, because it's one of those things, like when you're not like the number one in something,
right,
it's like you always feel like you could have done more.
Right.
And but the reality of it is like there's somebody that you inspire.
Right.
Somebody that loves
somebody,
you. Somebody think you number one for real.
Yeah, yep.
And it takes people, you know, come across people and they saying it to you, and then you realize, like, yeah, man, I made a hell of an impact on on a lot of people.
Me,
you know?
to me, it's more genuine like that, because it's like, you know, in them kind of situations, it took a motherfucker to really like relate to exactly what you had going on, you know.
Yeah.
Like you say, it's easy to, man, LeBron my favorite player, you know, Steph Curry or whoever the, you know, but if somebody like relate to your story more, cause it's more used in the world than it is them, you know what I'm saying? So to me, that's like real genuine, you know, like, man, you know, I feel like they connect with that on a different level, you know, other than just the, you know, boom. So it mean more, like you mean more to them, you know, than just, oh, this is my favorite player on TV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I look at it. I mean, I mean, because everybody got so many different roles in life, bro.
Right.
And like I said, like you.
Right.
I'm me.
Right.
And you know, we ain't under or above nobody for real.
Right. Right.
So I feel like it's important for everybody to know that.
Right.
No matter how much more you got or how much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like people will spread more love. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we could be able to build with each other.
Yeah.
You know, and sharpen each other up.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, man. What about in the rap game?
In the rap game.
Who was some of your favorite?
Growing up and shit.
Yeah, favorite artists growing up, or even today, like you
know. Man, Nas, Pimp C, Tupac. You know, it's the same old. Like what I was about to say when we was talking about the top 5 BR shit is like, man, you really come to realize that the more people you ask, it's them same top 5s. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I guess that's for a reason. It's like, man, these you know, these motherfuckers really is it gotta be. You know.
You know what it is too. I feel like sometimes it's sometimes people ain't as genuine about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Cause like let's say like right now, if I make up my top 5, just not BR rap, but just rap.
Just rappers, period. Yeah.
You know, and let's say I say them right now. Let's say my top 5 right now. Mine is gonna be Tupac probably first, right? And it's because like when I was young,
I would probably say him too. Well, yeah.
I listened to more Pac.
Yeah.
My cousin who I used to listen to music with a lot, who's older than me, he listened to a lot of Pac. Right. You know, us as down south people, I feel like we listen to more West Coast rap.
Right. Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? And when I got older, I listened to a lot of Jay-Z. I connected with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like for me, like Biggie will be one of them ones that, for me personally, is one of the ones that I put in there because like maybe because everybody else.
But you ain't really. But I ain't gonna lie, but Big, like, see, like that's the difference between me and you though, cause I fuck with Big as shit hard. Like his second album is the one to me. His second album rawer than the first one to me. You know what I'm saying? Life after death. Like, you know, everybody like, oh man, ready to die like that. And I mean, ready to die, but life after death, bro. That nigga was on some shit, bro. Like, and yeah, it's just sad that, you know, the nigga ain't get to do more, but see, Biggie
that's my thing about him. It's like he dropped 2 albums.
Yeah.
And he your favorite like that, and that's cool for him to be your favorite. But I feel like that's a lot of
it's a lot of hype. Like,
you feel me?
Yeah, if you really break it down, like, yeah, nah.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
but I still will put him.
Hey, bro, that motherfucker was that bad though, bro.
Let me go through my list. So
he was that bad, bro.
I'm gonna say Jay-Z. I'm gonna say Tupac. I'm gonna say Jay-Z, right? And see, and then it gets kind of like, and then one of my favorites who I always listen to for over the years. I always listen to Boosie, right? So that's a odd one to put in on the majors.
But it ain't though.
I'm saying, but that's why I say it's just for me.
Yeah.
And then like I'm freestyling this, man. Jay-Z, and then like to me, Wayne, bro. Like Wayne would be like 4.
Man, I would like this how I am like with Wayne, like I love Wayne
Yep.
and respect him. He you know, he the GOAT, you know what I'm saying? But I just never was like a nigga that listen to Wayne like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just never did, bro. But I'm saying that's just how I am, like with certain things, like, you know, like me and you was talking about Kendrick Lamar, like, you know, I mean Kendrick Lamar, he Kendrick Lamar, but you just not gonna catch me listening to Kendrick Lamar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna bump J. Cole all day before I bump that. You know what I'm saying? And
You know what? But that's something to talk about though, because it's
yeah,
like it's like Kendrick Lamar album is like, because remember I was telling you, like, to me his albums is like a little, it's like an art piece. It's like a little piece of art, right?
It's some shit you take it in right then, and then it's you
might
done
put
with
it down.
Yeah,
You might be done with it.
yeah.
And
I used to look at Eminem like that. Like when Eminem came out, I'm going to listen at that shit, like, and I'm gonna trip out and be amazed at all the shit he do. But once it's over with, I'm not finna go put that back in my cart. You know what I'm saying? Like, but these niggas shit, I'm finna bam this bitch all day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
I think that's what separates Drake's from the pack.
straight up,
Yeah, that separates Drake. Like
straight like that.
Because whenever you want to put down these other boys after they drop something,
Yeah.
Drake gonna stay a little longer, bro.
Right. Nah, straight up.
Yeah, because he make the music for, like, I like to go to lounges today.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I like that kind of vibe where Drake should be easy on the ears, bro. A lot of times this shit, the new music be hard on the ears, bro.
You heard the new bitch, what them new 5 songs he did?
Yeah, I did.
The one with J. Cole though.
Yeah, that's hard too. Yeah.
Hey, that bitch J. Cole hard, bro.
Yeah, I like J. Cole. J. Cole one of my favorites.
Yeah,
he one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
He one of my favorites. Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but that, like, I love that nigga, bro. But that nigga is like the max to the T, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always be saying that, like, man, that nigga is like, he just doing what Max did. You know what I'm saying? The exact same way, the exact all that shit, bro. But you know
the difference between him is what you thought, what you feel like you should have did.
He did it
all the way Max. And
he did it.
I feel like that's what he did. You know?
Yep. But he did have that big ass cosign, that stamp.
Without
you know
doubt.
what I'm saying?
And we talked about how you did that.
Yep. Cause everybody want to be lent some credibility, man.
Lend
me some credibility, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
lend a little bit, yeah.
That's all that shit is, bro. Is lending somebody credibility, bro. And you know,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as fans of, you know, just like anything else, like, you know, it's rappers that's fan of the athletes right now,
right?
And the athletes are fan of the rappers, and it's like, you be having your take on it, like. You know,
right.
Those cosigns are major, man.
Right.
Especially in my opinion. Like,
right.
You know.
Hey, so look, this something I want to get from your perspective. Like, how you be feeling about the whole when people be arguing that LeBron is the GOAT over Michael Jordan? How you personally feel about that?
They tripping, bro. They tripping.
All right, bro. I'm just making sure you know.
They tripping. You know, I love LeBron, bro, and I think LeBron is LeBron, my draft class, my high school class.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, he did everything he was supposed to do.
Right.
You know
the right way, everything.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
he LeBron.
Yeah, he LeBron. And
but Mike is Mike though, bro.
Mike,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think when LeBron lay back on his pillow, bro.
He know. He know, bro.
Mike is still Mike to him too.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly,
so,
bro.
And
yeah.
But I think for just to be in the category with Mike, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, Mike was like a fucking, like, for real, like, when I was young, man, Michael Jordan was like some of the shit Mike did, you ain't believe it was for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that nigga was, but then, you know, bro, they marketed the fuck out that nigga to the, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything was just perfect, bro. Like, you know, they marketed this nigga air, he flies, and then you see him on the court doing this shit, and it's like, man, you know, you just like, bro. And then just the whole, you know, killer instinct, like, man, clutch time, like, man, put it out, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean,
just even being fortunate enough to be healthy to win 3 championships,
right?
You know,
lead, come back,
beats, you know,
yep, and win 3 more, yep.
And you know, it's a cool stat about MJ that I saw lately that in 4 different seasons,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Michael Jordan was the season MVP,
Mm-hmm.
the Finals MVP, All-Star Game MVP, first team All Defense, led the NBA in scoring, like got the scoring title.
So, bro, that's crazy.
4 different times, bro. Like he won every award for that
Right.
year.
4 times.
4 times.
Come on, bro.
Ain't nobody ever done it 1 time.
Right.
So-
That's kind of like, you know, like Tom Brady, bro. Like, you know, I'm a football head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, bro, like, you know, that's like, you love him or hate him, bro. But Tom Brady is Tom Brady, bro. Like, ain't nobody done what that man do, bro. And
Yeah.
done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't say he not the GOAT, bro. You know, that's like a nigga saying, man, Joe Montana did this. Yeah, Joe Montana, cool. But Tom Brady, my nigga, like, nobody did that.
Yeah.
You know, and especially since he gone and you see what, you know, his old team doing.
Right.
They ain't doing shit.
Mhm.
So it's like, man, that kind of make him look
That's that
more
impact.
like the, you
That's
know.
that impact.
Yeah, for
Look,
real, bro.
I was in the gym today, and a friend of mine was talking about. He's talking about Steph Curry. Who's better, Steph Curry or Dame?
Mm-hmm.
And he loved Dame, and but I feel like he really hates Steph.
Why?
I don't know.
He's-
You know it. Well, I mean, I guess the reason why I guess like people would hate Steph is because I feel like
Because he
Steph-
light skinned?
I mean, or it could be one of the things where it's like he the one player that you feel like that everybody feel like they can be.
Okay.
You know, he kind of.
I can see that. Yeah,
slender
because he's
dude,
small, like shorter,
6'2",
and
you know?
yeah.
And he just be chunking threes, right?
Right.
And I feel like that's the reason for a lot of day-to-day people to be jealous of him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I got you.
But he's special, bro.
Bro, I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
how could, and it's like you say, how can you not say he's not special?
Right.
Look at what he do, and
Yeah.
ain't nobody else done that. You know,
Yeah.
to me, that's the determining factor. Like,
Yeah.
what have you done? And if somebody else did it, nope. Well,
Right.
shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just is what it is.
Right.
Like,
my man said something funny to me today, Max. He was like, even if you number 1, you could be overrated.
but hey, that just I'm trying to find any kind of
Right,
way
right.
to discredit this
Yeah,
nigga,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
That's what that is.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we in the era of like just argue about something,
Yeah.
but it's like, you know.
But you know what it is too, bro. Like, people feel like they own the same. Like, bro. When we was young,
Mhm.
like, man, stars was stars, bro. Like, stars was like, you know, like Michael Jackson and them, but we didn't know where that nigga lived. We didn't know what he ate. We didn't know what he, you know, it was like that nigga, them people had mystique about him. Like, you know, Michael Jordan, even when we was coming up, like, man, these niggas was stars. Like, today it's like everybody feel like they on the same plane. Like, I could jump on my phone right now and talk shit to Steph if I want to.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Right to him.
Yep.
You know, and it's like, I think that shit kind of distort the game, and it give people kind of like, you know, room to feel like how you talking about, like, man, fuck that nigga, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But it's
right.
like, come on, bro, like,
Yeah.
what you think about that though? You don't ever feel like that?
Yeah. No, I do. That's what I like about Young Boy though.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, the trouble he done been in.
Yeah.
And him being forced to, you know, be away.
Right.
And not
It
be
give
on
him a
social
little
media,
mystique.
It give him a mystique.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I feel like he may not realize how
Yeah.
powerful it is.
Yeah.
So maybe if he hear it, he'll realize, like, you know,
Yeah.
embrace the moment he in right now.
Yep.
And then when he get ready to come back out,
Cause
embrace that.
I'm saying, but just think about, but when that boy step foot outside, bro,
Yeah.
like, it's shit gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I feel you. Like,
But it's important for you like not to lose yourself
right.
in that moment because you feel like you're missing out on the other stuff that everybody else getting.
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah.
But that mystique is that Michael Jackson effect.
Yeah. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
it's that thing like Beyonce. I feel like Beyonce have
Yeah.
no matter what.
What? Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, there's a few people who got it still, you know, but even, I mean, yeah, they got it, bro, but they don't got it like how.
not like they got it
You know,
like Mike back in the day, but
like that shit was like it was like them people was like they wasn't even humans to us. They was like super fucking heroes or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like now, like, you know, I said, bro, my thing is this, bro, like I don't feel like everybody's supposed to have an opinion that could be heard like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just you know, I feel like, man, but everybody's opinion ain't meant to be just fucking spewed out into the world. Like, you know, who the fuck are you to have an opinion about some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's that important. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, people be tripping, dog. Like,
and I feel like you gotta kind of know your place too. Like,
exactly.
Like, just like some of the biggest like sports analysts, right?
Hey, bro, I couldn't imagine.
They never hooped before.
Hey, y'all
bro.
used to want to fuck them niggas up if they talk shit about you, huh?
Well, I don't foresee them for real. Like, cause it's one of them things. Like, man, you ain't hoop, bro. Like,
Right.
So yeah, you know what you know.
Hey, so look, check this out. So do you feel like if a nigga ain't hoop, then his word ain't as
It ain't as valid as a hooper.
Okay.
I mean, it means something because you could go get the stats.
Yeah.
And you could go look at the stats, but
what about a nigga who like, man, he been following this shit all his life.
That's
he
cool.
Woo.
That's cool.
His word still ain't.
I'm saying it matters to the paper. If you pull out the stat sheet,
yeah,
you know, everybody who ain't played sports, y'all can all pull out the stat sheet. Y'all can all follow it.
Yeah.
For as long as you can follow it for 50 years, and you gonna know what you know.
Yeah.
But it's still a different from being in it.
I mean, I guess like if I could compare that to my
exactly,
like, man, like if I go in the barbershop and there's 5-10 niggas in that bitch talking about, oh man, that nigga shit whack and that nigga shit this and this and man, his beats sound like this. And it's just like, man, none of you niggas ever fucking did nothing to know, you know, cause it do make you the thing about it, bro, it be like, man, you might not agree, you might not feel them, but you could empathize with them. You see what I'm saying? Like, because you know what they do, because you know what they go through. Like, I know what a nigga go through when they put an album out, and man, what if that bitch don't do nothing, and what if this and what if that, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I could look at a nigga and be like, man, I don't know what he was thinking about with that one, but you know, I could still empathize with him because it's like, you know, I know the pressure. You know what I'm saying? So I guess like what you saying, it's like
that you gotta be.
You done been in them trenches to know, like, man, that shit don't go like that all the time. You know, like it could be something. You know, So I feel you, bro. I always just be wondering. You know, I be wanting to ask athletes that kind of shit, like, man, cause I be. But hey, them niggas be on TV talking reckless about niggas, bro.
Yeah, they do.
And like, but I'm saying, well, I guess them niggas be had, cause like you say, man, you think I ain't gonna see you somewhere, like,
yeah,
you know,
it's more entertaining. Think about it, like Stephen A. Smith.
It's like, WWE, bro.
Right. It's like when I see him on TV, it's more entertaining. By his voice got to get loud and do all this.
Yeah, he got the whole little act.
Cause he know a certain amount about the game, but like I said, it's he's missing the part of being in it.
In it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes you could be in it and not have, you know, not be good, cause you only see things one way.
Right.
You know,
right.
To me, it's important to be able to see things from multiple ways, bro.
Yeah.
Cause like I'm not always right.
Or to know you don't see it, you know,
You
a certain way.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like it's important, like, cause like I think kind of like what you were saying is like, even if somebody who didn't hoop, right, it's still something you could kind of take from it. But they can't be acting like that's law.
Right,
and you ain't never been in it.
Yeah.
Just like if I was trying to tell you something about the rap game, it's like, I mean, it's something that you could kind of take heed to, but you know, I can't expect it to be law to you because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't really in it like that.
Yeah, cause it's certain little ins and outs that the average person might not know that.
Exactly.
You know, a nigga, you
Ain't no Mike, they don't know.
Yeah,
They don't know, you know.
Yeah, they don't. You right. So yeah, I feel that, bro. I be laughing at that shit though, bro, cause like, and then like whenever somebody tell them niggas that, they get mad.
That's okay.
Oh, so you know them niggas get puffed out and shit like, man.
The thing about it is, it's almost no need to get mad because like they getting more opportunity than the hoopers for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like to do it.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like
a platform.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, like most people working in the league is people who, when I look at games, is most people on the bench that's coaching never hooped.
Yeah.
At that level. So
hey,
it's
but
like,
see, that's what I was gonna ask you about too. Like, what about coaches who ain't never really play basketball, but they coach? You know, like they a coach. Like
it's kind of the same thing. It's like I can teach you to a certain level, but like, you know, it's almost like a boxing trainer, like a boxing trainer who teaching boxing, but never got hit.
Never gotten there hit. Yeah.
He ain't never been in there, bro.
Yeah.
So he like when shit get real, he don't really know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He only know how you feeling.
Right.
When somebody hitting you in your face like over and over, you know what I mean, what to do, you know?
Yep.
And I feel like, so like that's the kind of advantage, you know, a ball player who done did it got on a person who didn't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the people who didn't hoop, they may have the advantage on you by they really deep into the numbers game. And that's okay too, but I feel like the best gonna have both. You know, you're gonna have your insight from being in it.
Right.
And you're gonna be you're gonna be good with numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, like I'll be wondering about that whole analytics shit in sports. Like, how legit that shit is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, it's like, man,
you can play with it.
But it's like this though, bro. Like, man, nigga could say, man, the last 10 games, you know, this happened, and this happened, and this happened. But bro, like, but today is just a different day, and that's some different niggas, and that's some different everything. Like, so how could that possibly have bearing on? You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
so that's when I be talking about feel.
Yeah.
It's like having a feel for it.
I mean, that's everything.
Yeah, you gotta have feel.
That's everything, bro. You
feel.
gotta be able to feel this shit, bro.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's everything with music, with sports, with whatever people doing, bro. Feel it. That's it, bro. Like, that's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like, man, you gotta feel that bitch, bro. Like, you gotta feel your way through it, you know? It ain't no right or wrong. It's just, you feel it, you gonna know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
I feel like my advantage on like star players is that I've been in every role.
Yeah.
You know, I was a player on the team that wasn't in a uniform.
Right.
Then I was the last person on the bench.
Right.
You know, then I was a sixth man.
Moved up.
You feel me? Then I started.
Yep.
Then I was one of the main guys.
Yep.
So I kind of know what more people going through.
Right.
Than just that one guy know, because all he know is just being the guy and everybody catering to him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All his life.
You feel me?
Been So
when he trying to put a team together, he may try to put a team together of just full of hymns, and that don't work.
Hey, bro, you know what I be thinking it is about them dudes like that, bro? Like them like you saying, them niggas done been spoiled all their life so much. Like, I'm spin it back to how it relate to me, or how I could like relate it to me. I think they just, like you say, bro, they been spoiled and told, and you the man all their life.
Yep.
To where soon as like somebody tell them no, or somebody say nah, you know, don't agree, you know, it crush them. Nah, rewind. Like, when I was coming up, bro, when I was young, like, you couldn't tell me I wasn't the hardest nigga, bro. I was spitting like woo, 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 you know. It's like every song you make, everybody like, man, that bitch hard, you know, woo, woo, woo. You got ultimate confidence. I went to New York, to try to get a deal, and the bitches turned me down, right?
Yep.
And that shit just crushed my soul, bro. Like, I never felt that feeling. Like, what the fuck? How you turn me down, nigga?
Right.
Like, this me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that to say, like, the first time you feel that feeling, bro, like, you know, but you can't let that shit plant a seed of doubt in you. You know what I'm saying? Because that seed of doubt will grow. And I think, like, sometimes that is hard not to, because you know, it's like you say, like you came up this way, so you felt all that shit already before you got to right here. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas just get right there, so they never felt none of this. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as they get hit with that little, you know, it's like, damn, bro. You know.
I got a question. What would you rather, if you had to pick? Like, would you rather be a gated community kid?
A hood kid.
Just
Okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Gated community kid,
Yeah.
who got everything, mom and dad at the crib, got whatever you want, boom, boom, boom. Or would you rather be a kid coming out the neighborhood, out the struggle, out the hood, maybe only one parent, you know, don't have it, struggling.
Man, you know what, bro?
Which one would you, if you had to pick them, who would you rather?
Man, now that you say that, bro, man, fuck, I think I want to be the gated community kid, bro. Like,
Right.
you know, like, it's like, think about it, like, man, we just so conditioned to be like, man, we from, and see the one piece of apprehension about it is just, I know what the hood and the streets give you. I know the tools they equip you with, and the wisdom, and the, you know, knowing how to move, and I know that part of it. You know, a gated community ain't gonna give you that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, a gated community gonna give you a whole lot of other shit to shield you from all that too. You know what I'm saying? So, fuck that, man. I want to be the gated community.
You want to be gated community
Mine
kid.
probably buy me a motherfucking, you know, when I turn
Whatever.
16, whatever, I'm going to school, nigga. I'm fucking the bitches at school.
Right.
I'm, you know, cool guy. Like, what you say?
So I feel like you gotta embrace wherever you at.
Right, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
because both of the kids, whether you a hood kid or you a gated community kid, y'all both got y'all strengths and weaknesses.
Right,
And like you always say, know what you don't know.
right.
You know what I'm saying? What's your line again? What's it?
You gotta be smart enough to know what you don't know.
Right. So
Yeah.
like, so when you know what you don't know, then you can improve yourself on those things. Like for example, like a gated community kid may not know what a hood kid going through.
Right. Right.
And like when they meet, right? So think about the finesse game. So when they meet, right? Let's say they meet on the basketball court. Gated community kid, hood kid. All right. The hood kid talking shit. He probably gonna talk the gated community kid out of his game because he might think he won't fight, but he really just talking. Like, boy, you can't guard me.
Right.
And he might get aggressive with him, and he
right.
might, hold on, bro. You
Yeah.
playing basketball.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like that's like a little edge he got
Right.
on him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But but I feel like, let's say a gated community kid understand, like, man, you just talking.
Right.
And you don't got no trainer, boy. You ain't even nice as me. You ain't
exactly. Yeah.
So like, see, but once I get that edge on you,
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? I got something on you. And it's like a friend of mine, like he a coach, right? And that's what he want out of he want kids from out the hood, right? Versus the because he feel like they already tough.
They already got that dog.
They got
in
their
them
dog
and shit.
in them, and rather a kid that from a gated community. And I just give him a perspective. Check this out, perspective I got on it. It's like, cause you know I'm from the hood, right?
Right.
That's where I grew up.
Right.
But I feel like I can't just say the kid from the hood is tougher than the kid
You
from the
can't,
gated community.
You can't. Bro.
And this is why, because like I feel like a lot of times, bro, we so tough coming from the hood, but we so weak at coming from it
I was about to
too.
say, think about this, bro. Like, think about how many niggas life just take them at an early age,
Yeah.
like they to where they all the way checked out this bitch, like they
Exactly.
here but they ain't here.
Yeah.
So how tough could you really have been?
You feel what I'm
You
saying?
see what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
what I be explaining to my man. I was like, yeah, they tough.
In theory, because they, oh man, this nigga done seen this and woo woo woo.
Right,
Nigga was dying right here when I was 5, and you know.
Right.
But in theory, that shit sound cool. But in practice, like,
Yeah. Like I'm weak too.
yeah,
So I gotta know I gotta know my strength and my weaknesses. Even the
Right.
gated community kid, like,
Right.
cause you know they strong. They've been receiving the proper love.
and you know what? Them niggas gonna know they weakness. They gonna acknowledge their weakness
They
before
gonna-
a nigga from the hood gonna
Yeah.
acknowledge his. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying?
sure.
They
But
gon-
think about that though. Think about you a gated community kid. You probably grew up with your mom and your dad.
Right.
They done gave you all the proper
Right.
love and
Right.
nourishment.
Right.
And the kid from the hood is like, I didn't get that proper love and nourishment. So I'm
Right.
I'm low key, I'm kind of weak in that
Angry.
area.
Yeah, weak.
I'm weak.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
Emotionally unstable.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I feel like, I was just trying to let my man know, like, yeah, you getting tough, but you getting weak at the same time. And because what you see weak over here,
Right.
they tough
They
at the
tough
same
at that.
time
Yeah,
too.
yup.
So it's like, it's one of them things where you want to get a balance over here
And a
get
balance
you
over there.
You feel me?
Yep.
And-
And that'll be a fucking
A hell of a
combination.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And-
Cause think about like just even like smart niggas from the hood that make it out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they always end up pairing with them kind of motherfuckers.
Oh, without
to-
doubt.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
to
So
elevate.
it's like it's just like you gotta know what you don't know, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and you gotta be
Yeah,
So,
sometimes I just think about that line, know what you don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's, think about the insecurity of people, right? Because we all have it,
right.
you know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes we'll fight and argue about dumb shit just because we don't want to feel like we don't know.
Right.
But like, I mean, we all don't know something.
Right.
And it's so important for us to. So if you know you don't know and you get better at it, then cool. That's another like, I'm better now.
Right.
Versus arguing about some dumb shit because you don't know it and it makes you feel a little weaker.
Right. Right.
I always find that's funny because I be looking at it, because I be knowing what they be going through.
Right.
Because in my mind it's just so important to keep on improving. Cause like it done been times where I felt like I knew a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And then life let you know like, boy,
Yeah.
you got to keep on learning some more shit.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
different people present themselves where you gotta, different things present themselves where you gotta look
Yeah.
at things a little bit different, bro.
Hey, man, you know what it is too? Like, man, you never know where you gonna hear some shit from that's gonna spark something in you. Like, whoa, like you know what I'm saying? Cause motherfuckers be thinking, oh, I'm only get them kind of jewels from certain people or certain places, but you know what I'm saying? If you really paying attention, like tuned in, you'll hear something from the last person you expected to hear from, and that shit'll hit you like, whoa, that nigga said that. Like, and it'll make you, just like you always be saying, it just all depend on how you look at shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It'll make you look at some shit in a whole different way. Like,
Yeah.
man, look at it like that. But that's what life all about, bro. How you looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's how you looking at it, bro.
It's a meme. Like I think it's like a meme on Instagram where it's a bunch of them, but it's like one of them was like somebody in like second place and they crying and mad and sad, and somebody in third place and they happy.
Yeah, yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's just how you look at it. Like,
It's cause the nigga in second place mad cause he not in first place.
Yeah.
The motherfucker in third place glad he not in last place.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just
It's
that
how you
simple.
look at it,
Yeah,
you
you
feel
know what I'm
me?
saying? Yep.
So yeah. So I it's definitely like I feel like it's tools, bro. You know, like the last show we did, we was talking about anxiety and depression.
Right.
And because that's like today it's like mental health is like a big
Right.
topic today.
Right.
And for me, like, I never liked those words. You know what I'm saying? I never
Yeah.
liked depression, and I
Yeah.
never liked anxiety. I don't even like to be. Um, I don't like to be a victim of nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when I'm a victim, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so we was talking about like skillful ways to go about it. But what's your take on that?
Man, the thing about all that shit to me is, cause I mean, I suffer from, I'm bipolar and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing I learned about it though, I like once I educated myself as to what it was, what was really going on, physically wise, that was making that happen. I looked at it totally different, because I used to feel like you, like, man, fuck that, I can't, that's just, we just instilled like that, like, man, you can't be, you can't be soft, you can't be sad, nigga, toughen up, nigga, all that shit. But bro, it was like points where it was like I could look around and everything cool, everything going right. I got all my shit together, under control, smooth sailing, but I just feel fucked up. Why? You know what I'm saying? So, once I started reading about it, and then eventually I went to the doctor, broke down, went to the doctor and shit. But just learning about chemical imbalances in your brain, this is what I tell people all the time. Be like, all right, if you go to the doctor today and they say, oh man, your heart bad, you gotta do something. You gotta take these pills and you gotta go get this done, and woo woo woo. You gonna do that. You go to the doctor.
You ain't asking me that, are you?
No, I'm just saying.
But I
I'm
got
the
you.
average person.
But I got
I mean,
Mhm.
if you go and say, man, they tell you your kidneys messed up, you gonna address that. Your brain is a organ just like them. That's the most important one. Maybe your heart or your brain. Like, people don't take care of their brain like everything else, though. You know what I'm saying? Cause of the stigma, I guess, or whatever. But yeah, bro, like, to me, it's just all about educating yourself about what's going on, why it's going on. And cause like, I think me and you might have talked about this before, but I had, I started having like anxiety attacks when I was like young, like 17, 18, and I remember the first time I had one, I was about to go to sleep. I was laying down in bed, about to check out for the night. And that bitch just hit me, and scared this living shit out of me. Like, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. And my sister took me to the hospital, everything, but once I learned that what's going on, your fight or flight reaction kicking in for the wrong reason, though, for no reason, so, usually when our fight or flight kick in, we doing something with that, a big ass bear come running out here, we finna, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna use that energy. But if you laying down about to go to sleep and that whole adrenaline just hit you, it's like your body gonna go crazy, so, and then it should just be a vicious cycle. It's like the shit happen and then you get scared and then it happens some more cause you scared and then you get scared again. You see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but that's how I feel about it. I feel like, you can't give up. You can't let that shit take you, no matter how hard it get, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep on pushing, bro. Cause you got something to live for, whether it's your cheering or people don't have no cheering, you got something. It's something like, worth getting up every day for. So, you gotta you go through what you go through. Don't throw no fucking pity party for yourself, just focus on, but I'm saying all that to say, but it might be something else that's going on that people don't really know about in their brain, chemical wise, as to why. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
right quick, let me say this before you go. I used to be against like taking medicine, right? oh, I'm not finna take no fucking, that's crazy pills, you know what I'm saying? But my doctor told me some shit that was so cold, it changed the way I looked at it. She was like, listen, I'm gonna put you on these. They not for you to be on this for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? They only for you to know how it feel to feel normal again. And once you relearn how it feel to be normal, then you know what I'm saying? You don't have to fuck with that, you know? And it's like, that shit just was like, whoa, like, I could fuck with that, you know?
That makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
It's just so I agree with you when you say like where we come from, we kind of taught just to be tough, and that's me. Like it's like with everything, I'm challenging everything, all
Right.
feelings.
Right.
I'm battling with them, cause I feel like it's important, bro. Like, you know, cause we all have feelings, bro. You know,
Right.
Are you gonna curve to the feelings, bro? Are you gonna
Right.
curve to hate and jealousy and not being where somebody else said and hold your nuts on them?
Right.
I ain't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I feel like it's skills to work around everything. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, you know, and that's what I want to encourage people to do. Like, you know, just like anything else, like, you know, if you want to lose weight, you can take a pill,
Yeah.
or you can
Do it yeah.
you could do it another way. You
Right.
could fucking run. You could
Right.
change the way you
Right.
eat.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I just believe in adding skills.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, cause even like with what I'm saying, you still gotta add them skills to
Anyway,
get through it.
that's what I felt like you were kind of like that's what I feel like talking is so important because a lot of times you would teach yourself.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
you talk up on some shit.
you feel me? Like
Yep.
your doctor basically told you like the goal for this pill is for you to
Right.
feel normal again.
Right.
Okay, now I need to focus on being how do I feel normal
Right.
again without the pill. What I
Yep.
need to do.
Exactly.
I need to
Yep.
do something.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's still gonna take them skills. You
So
know?
that's what I'm about. Like I was telling my man yesterday, like it's about trying to stay in the moment, bro.
Right.
And it's kind of like what we talked about in the beginning here. I struggle with it even my whole career. Like if you think about it, like it's one of them things. Like, you know, let's say I wanted to play so bad. I just want to play so bad. I wasn't playing. You know, I didn't get the opportunity. You know, coach wasn't messing with me right at the time. So I'm building up so many things in my mind, so much doubt, so much fear, so much worry, that you know, that is messing with me. So it's making me develop anxiety. Cause I'm anxious. I'm hoping that
Right.
I can't control it.
You can't. It ain't nothing.
So I got to skillfully be able to maneuver in this situation.
Right.
I gotta just control what I can control and just be in this moment,
Right.
bro.
Yeah.
Even though that shit just sound good,
Yeah.
cause I couldn't do it then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, and I feel like that's how you overcome anxiety.
Yeah.
By trying to focus on being in the moment, bro. It took me almost my whole career to be able to like be in a moment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Consistently get to that place.
Yeah.
To where I'm not trying hard to
Make
do anything.
Yeah.
You know what I
just
mean?
letting.
You know,
just feeling your way through it.
yeah, I'm just being me.
Right.
You know, and I'm gonna live with the results. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's for like anxiety, and depression is one of them things. Like, you know, where I know people, you know, it's people struggling with the stuff that didn't happen in the past, and it's like, man, we can't control that shit. We can't go back there.
You can't.
So it's like,
You can't.
why not? Why not just fix the right now?
Yeah, but and what I was about to say too, like you know, I went through some shit like that too. But I think it's like you trying to run from it. You trying to run from the confronting the thing that really happened. You know, like the tragedy or the trauma or whatever. It's like so people like try to tuck that shit away somewhere and suppress it and go on about their life, but it's like, man, that shit always there, and it'll be the thing that's like stirring up something in you that you not really cognizant of, you know. But once you just confront that and just like you say, you just gotta come to the realization, like, hey, bro, that shit happened. It's life, you know. I can't go back and change it. It is what it is. So how can I just, you know, drop my little grief and then move on? You know what I'm saying?
Let them tears fly, let them shit come on down.
Yep. And then you know, and like my cousin Kelly, man, him was talking the other day, and he was telling me, he was like, man, maybe you could like do something to celebrate your mama every year or something, you know, because I was telling them like, man, I think it's this time of the year. Every time this time of the year come around, which is today, my mama died. You know what I'm saying? Dang. So it's like every time this time of the year, it's like I start feeling like depressed and shit, you know. And I think it's like a subconscious thing. But he was like, you know, maybe you should spin that around, like do something to honor your mama or to celebrate your mama memory, you know, and put it in a different.
That'll affect me more.
You think so?
It affects me more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, remember how I was telling you how, like, you know, but, you know, everybody's different, though. So, right. Like, it could be a spin for you to where, yeah, it takes your mind off in that and you put your mind on something positive, like doing something positive. Right. But for me, it's just going to make me think about it more and have them emotions about it.
But see, this is what I was going to say, though, like, because it's the thought. It's the thought that you be trying to fight.
Yeah.
I don't even want to think about it.
Right.
I don't want to think about my mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can't help but it's just like that's what you fighting. So it's like when I think about her, is it going to automatically just be that grief? Or can I figure out a way to when I think about her, you know what I'm saying, spin all that around to a positive
I think
something,
you could do
you know.
It. Yeah, I think that's dope. That's a cool way to do it.
You know, like just is, you know, celebrating somebody's legacy, celebrating their life, like you know, and it's, you know, it's just, man, it's just that, like you be saying, that mama love, bro. Like it just ain't nothing like that mama love, bro. So you know, that's just a hard one to
You know why I think it's cool for you? I think it'd be dope for you to do it that way because you already struggle with it.
Yeah.
You need something else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that something else gonna be the thing that fix it for you, I feel like.
Right.
You know what I mean? For me, that'll bring everything up.
Yeah.
Just like, you know, we doing a documentary
so
right now.
So you don't feel like you suppressing it?
I may be suppressing it.
Yeah.
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's what kind of got me through, you know what I mean? Not taking everything so hard is being busy. Like kind of like the same thing I'm trying to tell you, like what people need to do to deal with certain things. Yeah, so I probably am suppressing it.
What you was about to say about the documentary?
No, I'm saying the documentary will bring stuff up.
Yeah, it make you think about stuff and shit.
Yeah, like or you will have feelings about something that you didn't know you had feelings about.
Right.
You didn't know it'll make you feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then sometimes you need to drop them tears, let them come out.
Yeah,
and
just roll.
And keep it moving.
I mean, that'd be good every once in a while too, bro. You know, sometimes you just shit get built up, bro. Like you don't even know what the fuck. Like it's just a lot of shit.
Hey, it's true. It's true, bro. You think ultimately, like, everybody just want to be celebrated? Like us as humans, you think ultimately?
I don't necessarily think celebrated as much as appreciated. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people just want to be appreciated for their little part. Like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, like me and my wife getting to it, right? And it's like, you know, soon as my wife bring up some shit that I ain't doing or that I didn't do, it's like I feel like I gotta list all the shit I do, you know. And then she hit me with the, well, what you want to, you want me to kiss your ass because of that? Yeah. And I'm like, no, I don't want you to do that. I just don't want you to, like, to not, you know, like, just don't not appreciate the fucking shit I do.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
And I think in life, you know, people is just like, bro, like, man, hey, man, I don't want no medal. I don't want no fucking trophy. I don't want no parade.
Yeah, right.
But just appreciate what I do, bro. That's all I ask, you know.
Right.
And in turn, you should appreciate everybody else too. You know what I'm saying?
You think appreciation is kind of like what you'll settle for?
I mean, well, it depends on the person, you know. You got some egotistical motherfuckers who wanna, yeah, bitch, I want a parade in my name, you know.
Right.
But yeah, depending on who it is, yeah, they want to be celebrated. It's a lot of niggas want to be celebrated now, you know. But it's like, man, to me, it's like being celebrated is like, bro, you ain't gonna have to tell motherfuckers to celebrate you, you know, if you really that thing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just like real niggas don't go around saying how they real niggas. You know what I'm saying? If you really that, you that. You know. So.
And you got to know that though. You got to know it.
Hey,
Because a lot of you can't be relying on validation from people.
Right.
Because
right.
that shit is like, that shit
right.
phony and fugazi too,
right.
you know.
Right.
But I do agree with you, bro. As far as appreciation, everybody really wants to be appreciated.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that with me, bro.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, everybody want to be appreciated.
Yeah.
Even for the smallest things.
Just cause you know, like you say, bro, it might be the smallest thing to you, but you don't know how big it is to them.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, that's just like in reverse. Like, man, you could give somebody $20, B. There ain't really no sweat off your back, but that shit might change they whole, you know, something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Or you can give 20 and they don't think it's enough.
Exactly. And you got that. You know you pussy because you ain't give them 40.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah. So it's just, you know, it's just all depending on the person. You know,
appreciation.
and
so it's important to
appreciate shit.
Yeah.
It goes back to grateful. What we were talking about earlier.
It's the same.
Just be grateful, man. Be grateful for people, and you know people should be grateful in return. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I like that. I think it impacts relationships in a major way too.
Right. For sure.
You know what I mean?
Appreciation?
Like, yeah.
What?
Right.
Fucking right, nigga.
It's one of them things though, it's like you gotta be looking at it right though.
Yeah.
Because like, you know, like for me, like being like that I'm the one that like well, how would I say it? Like I'm the one that like I'm like the breadwinner of my family.
Right.
So people will look to me for money and stuff, right?
Right.
But they, man, the money ain't the same as it once was. Or, like I'm saying, like, you know, $20 or $100 or
yeah.
thousands.
Now they want thousands and shit.
I'm saying even 10,000.
Yeah,
I'm saying it used to be like, what?
Yeah.
You did what? You did, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like now it's like that ain't nothing.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm be like, you tripping for
real. Tripping for real.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's all about how they looking at it. They ain't looking at it right. What do you do in a situation like that? You know, when they ain't looking at it right, man, they ain't appreciating you for doing what you do for them.
Man, wait. So what we talking about? We talking
anything.
About women, relationship wise or family. Like family wise, bro, I fall back.
You fall back?
Yeah, cause
fall back game gonna be official.
Vicious fall back. Cause I ain't this is how I feel about family, bro.
Tell my man we're gonna get another round.